Hey, this is DM Allen. Thanks for joining us once again for another week of awesomeness. Let's just get it started.
Welcome back to Candlekeep. In case you forgot, our adventurers traveled around Candlekeep and found some unpleasant things.
You see a litter of dead bodies.
Amongst the dead things, Bond found an old friend.
You recognize your old master from your time in the guard, Alyssa Hammerfast.
But the dead bodies aren't the only threat here.
You see some of the vines and algae on this stable. It starts moving, like picking itself off of the stables, and it looks awfully menacing.
After dealing with all things moving, only more despair was in order for Bond.
You see a avowed cleric, Katashi Yamamoto, and his body lays broken on the ground.
Death and aged destruction seems to be all there is outside of Candlekeep. What will our adventurers find inside? Prepare yourself as the Order of the Obsidian Flame enters Candlekeep proper. Eventually,
the night and your battle weariness overcomes you, and you find some semblance of sleep. Near the early ends of the night, you all startle awake, and when you do, Tin is sitting there, cross-legged, in the middle of the dome, and she puts her finger up to her lip and says, "Shh," pointing up to the dome. And when you look outside of the semi-opaque dome, force field type thing, you see more of this algae and vines have like wrapped and encased the dome and start to slowly slither over the dome and out of the room. You see
the dome of what building? Oh, the dome
your
of our
dome,
our
yes,
tent.
the tiny
Sorry.
hut.
Yeah.
Yep. And you see there are no bodies left after the vines and algae have moved through. You also, not too long after that, as you're trying to get back to sleep and just kind of rest the rest of the morning through, you see these tan, grayish monsters as they walk by. They have an intelligence about them. They don't seem to notice your dome. They pay no mind to the armory building. They walk with a purpose. They have long, extruded fingers, out to very pointed claws, a beak of sorts. Their mouth is jutted forward, and they have gnashing, nasty teeth and glowing yellow eyes with their sick, nasty hair drooping over their pointed ears. Their stomach is the only bulbous thing on them. The rest is tight against their body, almost as if they look malnourished.
Do they seem to have independent sentient thought? Or
yes.
Is it... Okay, so they're not, like, controlled.
They do not look dumb.
Do I recognize them?
Let's see. Let's see what the CR on them. Yes, you do. You recognize these as a Mereji. What you know of these are, they are ghoul makers. These things are nasty things. They can assume the form of any corpse that they consume, and pretend to be that person. You know that they have damage resistances against cold, fire, lightning, and necrotic, as well as standard weapon attacks, anything non-magical. That's about what you know of it. You know these are demonic, and have magic resistances and things like that. These are not things you want to trifle with, at least not lightly. And somehow you know that they are used as a way to control cannon fodder, the ghouls. They're definitely a controlling unit when used in a war. And these are innate protected senses that you get. Like, just looking at it, Born Identity style, you just know.
Guys, those are Mereji, their middle management.
See the khakis? Okay, so the Mereji make their way by. What would you like to do?
Has it been 8 hours?
Yes.
Okay.
You have.
And are they inside the armory or outside the armory?
They are nowhere to be seen. This was probably about an hour or two ago.
Just remember what happened. And keep that in mind.
I kind of want to check out the library, see if it's clear of enemies or if we need to kill things, and then potentially look at what knowledge is in there.
Just so you know, the library is huge.
Yes. Let me quick pull something up.
I was going to say, it looked, just from the topographical map, it looks like it's at least 3 stories high.
Yes.
And,
It is.
yeah.
It is 3 stories, or it's
Yes,
at least
it
3
is.
stories?
It is 3. Bless you. It is, well, it's more than 3 stories. It's 3 tiers. It's many stories tall.
So the whole purpose of Candlekeep is to gather the world's information. Like, there's a whole sect of people at Candlekeep whose entire job is to go out in the world, find information, and bring it back. So I thought this would probably be a handy place to go to find out anything that we need.
Do they have a information intake area that they, new stuff comes in that might be a good place to start? Please.
It would probably be in the library, which is.
I would think
But like
that.
how libraries
But,
have
like,
like
they
a
have
new
a-
releases.
Right.
And
Do they have a section where, the people that are out there getting that information bring it back to a central location and then they scribe it into books before putting it into the main circulation, or?
Yes and no. So, yes, they have an intake area, which is going to be in the library proper. So, the central Great Library is it is the housing for all of the 900 monks that live here, or lived here. And then in the center is this great library that is, think of like the Library of Congress, where it's got many tiers, very open in the center. Yes, but there would be an intake area in there.
Okay.
Yep.
I think that's a splendid place to start looking. As
Probably.
this is recent knowledge.
Yeah.
At least for the Death Curse stuff. Pieces of 6, that's a whole other thing.
If we're lucky, the Keeper of the Tomes might still be around somewhere, and he might be able to guide us in our search as well.
Kyo turns to the group and suggests that if he wanted to, that he could cast Seeming and we could all appear just like those demons,
The Mereji.
the Miraji.
It's not a terrible idea.
I'll be a tiny Mereji.
I'm a wee baby Mereji.
Would you be opposed, Bon?
oh, see, but you're not actually
Grumble,
becoming
grumble,
a
demons
demon.
grumble.
I would never want to become a demon. It's just my appearance to others is changing. Well,
Grumble, grumble, good for the cause. Grumble, grumble,
But
grumble.
would there'd have to be, I don't know if Seeming just creates like a generic one, or if it can be like, oh, we're all Mereji and we have like
It can be
some
individualized.
identifying feature
Yes.
on our faces so we don't kill each other.
Oh,
Technically, Kyo chooses the
Okay.
appearance.
Yeah.
Well, as
He's
long
been
as,
letting us all choose our appearances in the past, but
Yeah.
Kyo is the one that would just be like, boom.
Because I would just want to be able to know, like, oh, that's an ally, or oh, I need to kill that. So that's all I care about.
Maybe we all have obsidian flame birthmarks.
Okay. Yeah, that can happen. So you all turn into Mereji, and you have an identifying mark just below your chin, right up where your neck meets your chin. How do you want to try and enter the Great Library?
Open the front door.
Do I know of any other entrances?
That's a good question.
No,
Are there any windows?
many windows.
Mereji don't fly.
I understand that. We're not Mereji.
But we're
We just
pretending
look
to be.
like them.
Yeah, well, we can go up to... Oh. Where's the intake area? I'm
So
assuming Bond understands
Yeah.
the layout of
Yeah.
all this stuff.
Yeah.
and can
the
tell us.
intake area is like the desk of a library, right?
Okay.
So the main desk of the library. That's all it is. So it's going to be near the center of the lower
Floor
floor
2, Bob.
floor 1, but
Floor
yes,
1, Bob.
near the center of floor 1.
Okay. Main entrance.
You walk in the front door of the Great Library, which is the main castle of this entire keep. You look, and these are very well-hewn stone corridors, and right away you start seeing dormitories all along the walls. Some of the doors are open, some of the doors are closed. How we're going to handle this is I need somebody, whoever's going to be doing this. I need you to roll me a investigation check, please.
I just take the role of tour guide here. Yes, and over here you will see dormitories. And over there is
26.
the incoming desk.
26. So as you're searching for the library, you're making your way around, and you come upon a room that is not a dormitory. It is an office. Bon, after you approach the door, you realize this is the roaming office of the Keeper of the Tomes. His office moves magically around the keep, and is quite difficult to actually find. So this is where the most prestigious and dangerous books live.
This is probably a good place to start.
You open the door, and inside you see a small library of many books, and you see on the window, these arched windows, you see a portal into a bluish gray swirling area. You see demons milling about along this plane. Bon, you instantly know this to be a gate to the abyss. And every part of you wants to run away and close the gate simultaneously. It is a knee-jerk reaction that you have. This is innately very scary for you.
2 quick questions.
Yep.
1, are we able to see all occupants in the room? Like, are the bookshelves on the walls? Or, okay, so there's no, like, hiding spots?
Nope.
And then have the demonic occupants noticed us yet?
No, they're on the other side of this
inside
portal.
the portal.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're just mulling about. It's almost like you see it's almost like you have a window into the abyss, and you see along the edges of the window are those vines and algae, and that image starts to warp and twist, and that algae starts to take a form. Everybody roll initiative for me, please. This room is fairly small. It's 60 by 60.
So the abyss
Fairly small,
is
bigger than my house.
Big fucking office.
the abyss is a plane that certain demonic creatures have been trapped in? Question mark.
No.
What's the definition of the abyss?
The abyss is a plane. It's
Okay.
where demons come from.
Okay, it's just where
Yes.
they come from.
Yep. Okay, cool. What'd Kyo get?
Kyo and Kin both got 13s.
Again, twinsies.
Yeah, I've got a +2, he's got a +3, and I keep rolling like one off of each other.
10,
21.
21. Bon,
21.
21. And an 8. 8! Perfect. Okay. Bon. Bon or 10, who wants to go first?
Bon.
Okay.
He's got the knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah.
I say, "Oh shit!" and close the door.
Strong
I like
play.
this. Yeah, strong play. Strong play. Okay.
I say, Kyo, you gotta close. There's a portal over there. You gotta close it. I'm gonna go over there. And I just kind of walk away.
But if there's a portal, we can't just leave it, right?
I don't know how to close it. I'm gonna go look for a book on how to close it. This is the best idea I've ever had.
Oh my gosh.
And I poof Angelic.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah, there's no reason to panic. I know I just turned angelic and all, but there's no reason to panic.
We're not panicking yet.
10.
Why are you panicking? There's a gateway to the abyss.
I don't know anything about how to close portals. And they're
I don't
inside.
think any of
There,
us do.
I think
Portal.
there was a slight miss. So, I meant to sell this harder. The portal shapes it changes as the algae's moving.
Oh, so
as
like the
if-
algae is the window into that portal.
Yes.
And so if we kill the algae, it theoretically could close that portal.
That would be
A reasonable
a
assumption?
reasonable assumption. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I will open the door and I will do a high level guiding bolt.
Okay.
All right. So I'll do a 5th level guiding bolt start out.
Okay.
And 24 to hit.
24 is gonna hit. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool. 29 radiant damage.
Anything else?
I move out of the doorway and into a corner of the room away from the portal so that other people can come into said room.
Okay. Kinian.
Kinian rages and runs in and swings at the algae vines. Ideally, if there's a spot to make purchase near the portal, like I don't know, I'm just swinging like a madman.
Yeah, you're trying to
Yeah.
hit like the frame of
Yeah.
the portal. Yeah, perfect.
And I'm raging,
Okay.
reckless. That's gonna hit.
Did I complete my clip?
That's gonna hit.
How long was that going to take to make? I had 5 extra days on the travel.
I'd say it's about half done.
66 points of slashing damage.
66
Yes.
magical slashing. Fuck yeah.
And it dies and the portal closes.
Next is Kyo.
Kyo is going to firebolt. And I'm next to it, and it's dark, so he's got pack tactics. That'll let him hit.
That is something to call out. You guys did sleep at like dark, so it's dark again. It hits.
18 points of fire on the first attack. Does this thing look rough?
No.
We weren't able to tell if it looked rough earlier.
You do notice though the portal's starting to flicker. You said 18, which doesn't do as much as you hope.
Oh, it was not
Fire.
effective outside either?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I didn't catch that earlier. I was using fire on it.
I was glad you did that because I was debating if I should use fire or radiant. And when
Whoops.
Q did that, I was like, oh, cool. I will use radiant.
Well,
It's okay. Yeah, you see the portal like flicker, and then it solidifies again.
okay.
It is going to pick up the desk and throw it at Tin.
Is it doing it actually physically picking it up?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, you're right next to it, aren't you? Yeah.
attack against anyone else would be disadvantaged.
Yeah.
And I'm right next to him.
It seeing how you're right next to it,
Yeah.
it picks the desk up and slams it at you to kind of crush you and against the desk and the wall.
Okay.
You'd
He'd have advantage.
Yeah. Ooh. No bueno.
Miss?
Yeah.
Lucky me.
Yeah, it misses. That's its first attack. It's got 3 attacks. So the first attack misses and it breaks some of the desk. The second attack is going to hit. Is it just the first attack is
No,
at
all of
advantage?
them.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. First attack hits at a 19, I assume that hits, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And then third attack,
Is that something I can wording flare by chance?
not this one, but
Okay.
potentially the next one. I don't know the
You
rules on
gotta
wording
wait.
flare.
You gotta call it before he.
The number is set.
Yeah,
the number's
so you
set.
didn't say
So-
the number for the third attack. Yeah.
Not
So,
yet,
so you
not
could
yet.
flare one,
So yeah, I'd like to flare that
and then
third
it'd be a
one
straight
then.
roll.
Okay. Okay.
So
then it
it's
misses.
a straight roll.
Yeah, it misses then. Cool.
Nice.
So it hits you once with the desk, and that is going to be we'll just,
Improvised weapon, one
no, it's
1 point of damage.
just gonna count as a normal melee attack.
He's giving it flavor.
Yeah, cool flavor. Put some salt and pepper on that bitch. Okay, so 14 points of bludgeoning damage,
That takes 7.
and
I love how you just. I know it's your class and everything, but I love how you're just like, I choose to take less damage.
yeah,
Just the way you announce it.
5 points of acid.
I'd take 5 points.
Now you gotta say, I choose to take a full 5
Yeah.
points of acid damage.
Minette, go ahead.
I shoot whatever I can of the algae.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 meets
Once again.
once again.
You must have had a lot of lessons in Find AC when you were.
Yep. It's my favorite class. Aside from Artificer. 39 points of damage.
All right.
Beautiful.
Some thunder, mostly piercing.
The gateway again flickers, but then holds true. Bon, your turn.
Cross the streams, Ray.
Right after Manette's thunder cannon booms, Kinian, Bon is there by your side.
Aww.
He's holding a book, touching you, and he's like, okay, I figured it out. And you're now protected from good and evil.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead.
Yeah, it's a whole bucket.
Thank you.
Okay.
I can't be charmed.
Yeah,
and
you,
stuff. Frightened.
So those things have disadvantage
Yeah.
on attack rolls against you.
Should be straight rolls now.
You can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed,
Yay.
in case it's possessing LG.
You don't want me attacking you?
No, I do not.
We've already experienced
We don't want to
that.
have to kill you.
And then I take the book and I slap the LG with it.
Be
And I
gone,
say-
demon spawn!
And I say, knowledge is a monk's greatest weapon.
Roll me that nat 1, bitch.
Oh my gosh.
No, that is not a net one.
Is that a 20? I would laugh if that was a 20. Okay.
Holy shit. Fucking belt of giant strength.
Yeah, dude.
That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Why do you think I've been beast mode since I got it?
On the table. There you go.
And that's a 9 points of bludgeoning damage plus 15 points of radiant damage.
All right.
Nice.
You smack the algae, and when you do, you see the portal shatter into a million pieces, and it crashes to the ground, leaving the sickening, like, black, nasty ooze that's burning through the stone and the wood. The algae splats, and it starts to rain down on you, and Kinian and Bon, give me a dex save, please.
Sorry.
Sorry.
16.
16.
All right. You are successful in getting away from this nastiness before anything happens. You see that algae like drop down, and now that it's not part of something, it starts like burning like the ooze.
And I say, after that happens, I like hold up the book I hit it with, and I was like, I fucking told you guys the books were the answer.
Minette, you see the book? You see the book he's holding, and you're like, holy shit. He just killed a demon with the Tome of Clear Thought, which is a
I grabbed that
like
shit.
a legendary book.
Yeah.
Very
And
rare.
like you start like,
Legendary.
Really?
I don't know.
Pretty sure it's legendary.
It's super legendary. You're looking at it, and you start looking around almost like a truffle pig, right? Like start like.
Which ability score is that for?
I
Is that
can't.
That's a very
Wisdom?
rare. And Tome of Clear Thought would probably be Wisdom.
I can't remember.
It
We'd
raises,
have to look it
can
up.
raise your max to 22.
You start like
It's intelligence, sadly.
Oh.
looking around the room.
Rough. That's my main stat.
Oh,
You-
make you even better at
You start looking
investigation.
around the room, and you find a Tome of Leadership and Influence.
That's
You
charisma.
find
Oh,
a
motherfucker, yes.
Tome of Understanding.
That's wisdom.
So, for each book, I need you to roll a d6, please.
For the Clear Thought 4. What was the second one? Leadership 1. Oh shit, 1 for the last two.
Okay. You have the Tome of Leadership and the Tome of Understanding, and as you're inspecting it, there doesn't seem to be any magical properties. It seems to have been read already. You're not quite sure how long it is going to be until the magic comes back. But this is still a
Still take 'em.
very, very valuable
Yeah,
book.
if they're currently non-magical,
Yes.
I still take them.
Yes. The Clear Thought has not been read, and it is available to be read.
Oh, I take that shit.
And then wisdom one's been ready, take it?
Yeah.
Yep.
AJ rolled poop.
Sorry.
Yep. Bon, as you're like looking around the room, you find a piece of paper that is on the ground in Draconic. It came off of the desk.
I can read that.
Cool. I gave it to Minette.
Okay, Minette, the note says, I have found 2 pieces. I protect them. Do not worry. The Undying Sage.
Kinian smashes 2 glass bottles on the ground
Oh,
That he-
you drinking
that
them?
he drank.
Okay.
Minette, do you pocket all 3 of those books?
Well, we're definitely taking the other two with us. I'm putting them in our party inventory.
They're books.
Yep.
This is Candlekeep.
And it's unprotected at the moment.
Also, libraries, you can rent books out of them.
This is Candlekeep. You can't rent books from Candlekeep. You can stay here and read them.
Are we going to stay here and protect the library forever?
I'm sure it'll be up and running soon.
So maybe until it's up and running, it's prudent for us to keep some of the more valuable tomes with us. And then, I mean, you know us, Bon.
Vow that you'll return them.
I vow that I will return these books to Candlekeep's protection when Candlekeep is able to protect them.
That's very reasonable.
I search for any more interesting books here.
There's many interesting books. Give me an investigation, please.
Hell yeah.
I sheepishly look around too. Like, at first I'm like, this is the leader's room. I shouldn't be.
Right, it's parents' room.
So like, what's that over there?
But maybe
I
give
rolled
you
a
clues
2.
as to where they are.
Okay.
19.
19.
Can I take my time and have advantage?
Holy shit, no.
If you read that book, it would be a 20.
Oh my god.
Listen, I
takes
rolled
time.
I rolled a 16, so
It takes a lot of
16.
time. Yeah. There's nothing of note that is directly applicable here. There's a lot of very, very powerful and interesting books, but nothing that you're capable of opening or that seems worth your time currently. It is something that, yeah. I mean, to put it in perspective, every single book in here is going to be at least 1,000 gold pieces in this entire place. So to say any book in here is expensive is
Understating.
Well, it wasn't about
Understand.
expense.
Right,
It was about the knowledge in it.
I asked-
and that's what I'm saying is the books in here are extremely high as far as like value, so they're going to be very, very knowledgeable.
Nothing about the obsidian flame.
I also let Manette know that if he notices any books in regards to Lathander or like demons in other planes type things, to let me know.
Oh no.
Kenyan's gonna do something?
50 or higher, Kenyan realizes that these are valuable and starts trying to snake books into his bottomless his bag.
All right. He's a pirate.
What is
That
it?
is a 50. Exactly.
He said 50 or higher.
Why couldn't you have said 51 or higher?
So,
My passive's 18.
good fucking luck.
So you're only somewhat interested in stealing them.
Well, I don't know what any of them say.
But you rolled a 50. You didn't roll like a 78 or a 90. So you're wanting to steal them, but you're not like super hardcore devoted
No,
to it.
it's going to be if the opportunity presents
So,
itself.
yeah.
So, let's see if
You did also just see Bond being a huge dick about those books.
But I did hear Minette say that they're valuable books, which is like
Right.
the trigger for the
To steal.
the steal.
Kenny gets spotted like the instant he starts reaching for books. We're just like, Kenny, and you don't read. We know this. To put him down.
Damn it.
Did I find anything about Lathander and or demons from other planes? You've described
Yes.
to me the,
Yes.
the two-headed.
Yeah.
I look specifically for things about
The Demogorgon.
Demogorgon.
You do find a book about the Demogorgon and the Demon Lords. So I can email you the basics that you get from that book.
Okay.
Wandering around the castle, Bon is able to bring you to the great library of Candlekeep. Minette, this is probably one of your wet dreams as a artificer gnome. It is now probably your mecca. Like, this is where knowledge is kept. But it is short-lived as you open the doors to the library and a stench assaults your nose. You see along the...
Not the stench of books, is it?
No. You see on the ground streams and puddles of blood and bile. And you see in the center of this massive room a fleshy lump that like throbs and pulses. It has chains all over it, and it says, "Yes, yes, bring Yasna Agul more books." You see ghouls like bringing over handfuls of books and dropping them at this like floating tumor-like mass in the center of the room, right on top of the like main desk of the library. And it just spews all this blood and bile everywhere. The books are magically opened, and you see like this golden stream come from the book into this beast. Hey everyone, I'm DM Allen, and thank you again for joining us for Roll with Advantage Season 3, Episode 4. We want a quick shout out to all our patrons on Patreon. Without you, we couldn't keep this show hosted for as long as we have. So thank you so much. And if you want to become a patron, go over to patreon.com/DMsTable. Also, a great way to help support the show is go follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter at DM's Table and on Facebook at The DM's Table. Go there for more news and information about what's going on with the show. And I'm doing dice, so I'm showing off dice, giving away dice and stuff like that over there. So go check us out. All right, let's talk about this week's sponsor. This week's sponsor is Audible. Audible is an amazing audiobook platform that has over 180,000 books to choose from, and you can listen to it on your iPhone or Android or even your Kindle. Audible is absolutely fantastic. They are giving our listeners 2 free audiobooks and 2 free Audible originals, all with a 30-day free trial. All you have to do is go to www.audibletrial.com/RWA. Go try it out now and help support the show by signing up. All right, I'm going to send it over to Adam for this week's recommendation.
Hey guys, this week I'm going to suggest Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. Sanderson takes a break from fantasy in this sci-fi adventure centered around Spinsa, the daughter of the greatest spaceship pilot of detritus, and also the greatest traitor. Will Spensa turn her fate around and save her people from the tyranny of the Krell? Or will she too turn traitor and kill all of her friends? Check it out, and be sure to pick up the sequel, Starsight, too.
Go check out Adam's recommendation. It's absolutely fantastic book. I've started a little bit of it, and I am enjoying it so far. So go check out Audible today. We also have a fantastic creator that we have to talk about. They are just absolutely amazing, and that is Incompetech.com. Incompetech.com is a audio score platform that is just full of beautiful scores. We use them on the show, and you can use them too for your creative projects. They are wonderful. They've got all sorts of scores that have different feelings and such, and you can search those with ease. It is fantastic. He's got a cloud tag system, and you just punch in your cloud tags that you're looking for, and boom, right there. That's the score with the feel that you want. And it's great. It's also really good for just listening. I love listening to it when I'm writing, when I'm prepping for the session, or just at work when I'm looking for good music to listen to. Go check them out today. It's Incompetech.com. All right, that's all I've got for you this week. So let's get back to the episode, and I'll see you out on the internet. Bye, guys.
Gross.
Oh, damn, he ugly.
Yes.
So there's a lot of undead.
surrounding him.
Yes. A lot of undead.
Sweet. I got this.
I hope it's not eating the books.
I think it is.
That's just silly, though. Why would anybody do that?
Bond's like, get your fucking hands off my books!
So what's above us?
Or many levels of books. So you're in the center, which is purely open.
Okay, that's what I wanted to
yep,
know.
Yep.
So it goes up for quite a ways.
Yes. Some chandeliers have broken and fallen. I see that. What is this thing you drew?
I drew a fireball.
Oh, okay.
So we can more quickly just drag it over and say which ones can you hit.
Good idea. All right, Minette first.
15.
15. Bon.
22.
10.
21.
I was going to be
Perfect.
like, no way.
Kinian.
I've got 18 for Kinian, 8 for Kyo.
Ha! I'm not last today.
Not this day. Bon.
How long has it been since the room,
Since what room?
the portal
Since
room?
he winged out.
Ah,
Plus he's holding
you
concentration.
guys would have went straight to the library, which you know
Okay.
exactly where it's at.
So you still have concentration on that
Okay.
for me.
Yeah, so you're still protected from stuff.
Because it's 10 minutes.
I'm still all wingy. Wingy. Okay, so I jump up into the sky.
'Kay.
This is bad. I say, attention! Do you all have library cards?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness.
I warned you.
And Kinian says, shh.
I'm gonna shoot out 3 bolts at the furthest back ones. So not the big ugly,
Okay.
But the ones that are by Big
The
Ugly.
ghouls in the back.
knowing Tin, I'm fully expecting her to waltz in and take care of the up close uglies.
Oh, I'm already like rubbing my hands together. Like,
You got some light going on between your palms, like, oh yeah.
Gonna
where are you
wreck some
flying
shit.
to?
Just up.
Just straight up?
Yeah.
Okay. How tall are the ceilings in here?
Tall.
Hundreds of feet.
Can
Gee.
I assume everybody is within range, or are there those that are out of range?
How
It
far is
depends
your
on what's
spell?
your-
You have 120 range. On
Oh,
both-
then
My
you're
range
totally
is
fine.
120.
Okay. You.
So you
have-
could go up like 60.
Yeah. We don't do diagonals. That's just too much. That's too much to figure
As
out.
long as you
so.
don't go too high up.
Yeah,
we'll
it's
just
nominal.
Make
Okay.
it work.
I'm gonna shoot out 3 bolts at the furthest I can hit.
Okay.
1 miss. And 13. Does 13 hit? 13 and 19 are 2 of the bolts.
Yes, they hit.
Okay. So one of them takes 8 force damage and 15 radiant damage, and one takes
Dead.
4 force damage.
All right. One takes 4
You wouldn't
force
be walking
damage,
in front, would you?
and that's it.
Into a fucking library?
Yeah.
Yes, faster than Kinian would.
Okay. four force damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's it. And then as a bonus action, I dodge.
Okay. Next is
Me.
1 second. Yaz is going to cast a spell. Bon, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Listen, I took dodge. Can you hit me with something?
Wow.
23.
Nice.
Okay. You feel your muscles start to lock up, but then you shrug it off. All right, Tin, your turn.
I activate my wings since we've had our long rest.
Oh, that's a whole action.
Oh, it is?
It'd be your turn.
Okay, then never mind. I'm just gonna walk 35 feet forward because it won't matter to the one in front of me probably.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Channel Divinity, Destroy Undead. So anything
Within a 30 radius, I'm hoping I can get one that's by Yeznaz, as well as the 6 that are around me, but we'll see.
That's pretty trued up right there.
Okay, well,
But look
All
at
right.
all of them.
I will do that, and anything CR3 or lower is insta-dead.
Okay. All the ghouls in there disappear. They just poof out with radiant burning light.
Is there anything that's not a ghoul that's left alive?
Yes.
Okay.
It's when it fails the saving throw against turn undead, a creature is instantly destroyed if it is below a certain challenge rating. So they still have a save
Okay.
against this.
They have a 4, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poof.
the Mereji that are caught up in this, they have, what's their save?
Wiz.
They have a 7 wisdom, so
They
they
run
fail
away.
as well.
Yeah, they run away, and they can only dash and escape from effects, potentially use dodge. They cannot take reactions.
Okay.
Are those dudes undead that you're
The
sending running
Mereji?
away?
The Mereji
I thought they were
are
demons.
They are fiends. They are not undead.
I know it's same
Sorry.
team and all,
Oh. No, that's
Good
that's
call.
fine. That's
Good call.
fine.
They look undead. Yeah.
That's right. They're demonic. Okay.
So
I still killed a bunch, so.
Yeah. you
nice. Do you
XP.
want to do anything else?
We are all full of health, I believe. I'm going to use my bonus to bless Kinian with my prayer beads.
You, yourself, and me, and one other person?
Oh, yes. You, yourself, and I.
It'd be Minette,
Manette and
Kinian.
Kinian then.
After your turn,
That's a happy
Yaz
guy.
Yaz says, the obsidian flame, die. And one of the bulbous sacs on its back bursts like a pimple and
Ew.
shoots at you, Tin,
With disadvantage.
squirting bile. Or actually, no, it is not an attack. It is a dexterity saving
Okay.
throw. I need to get my dice roller.
Don't forget you're blessed.
Are you
Hashtag
sure you don't
blessed.
want to attack Bon?
Yes. He already attacked at you.
Meh.
Bon wants the dex save.
I didn't feel anything.
I know.
That's 10 dex save.
You fail.
Figured.
You take 40 points of acid damage as the bile squirts onto you, burning away simple clothing and materials that are not magically exposed or not magically protected.
I don't know if my armor counts as that.
Your armor's magical,
Okay.
so that's not hurt.
Your thing doesn't affect acid.
It might screw up your shield, though, if your shield's not magical.
No,
Nah,
my
it's
shield's
magical.
magical.
Yeah,
That's my holy
Okay.
symbol.
Yeah.
So, okay, 40 damage. Ow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It is now Kinian. Your turn.
Kinian is going to rage and engage. He's going to move up in front of Tin to try to shield her from more acid nasties.
Oh, thanks.
And he's going to throw some javelins. He wishes that he still had his lightning javelin. That would be pretty nice.
Those were the good old days.
Good old days. 10 damage.
Okay. All right.
Non-magical. And I throw another one. 24 total non-magical piercing.
They definitely don't do what you hope they would.
And they're probably hosed.
Yeah, they're gone.
Good thing I've got a whole quiver full of these things.
After your turn, it pops another one of its blisters at you, Kinian. Make a dex save.
Did you maintain concentration?
Oh, I didn't roll for that. So that's 17.
You probably don't have it anymore if it was 40. Yeah.
Yep. You didn't make it.
I didn't make
20's
it. Okay.
the save.
I rolled a 20 without the bless.
All right. Dex save 20. You succeed, and the bile misses you. Next is.
Oh, its savers suck.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Minette, your turn.
That you got wrecked.
Who has the broom, me or Keo?
Keo would.
I run to Keo.
Okay. Up.
Grab him, jump on the broom, fly up further.
Okay.
Keo says, "We're gonna have to get close. You sure you want on here?"
No. Shit, really? You're gonna get in close, Keo?
Yeah.
Fuck. I back away and then I shoot it.
Okay.
So I'm going off the map. But
Okay.
27 to hit.
27
yes,
hits.
Naz, or... Yeah.
It's 25
25,
movement.
yeah.
I'll put you right at the doorway.
31 damage.
All right.
Piercing and thunder.
Nice. Seems to take it all. It is now the Mereji turn. The Merejis are going to... they're actually going to...
Wait.
Yes.
As my bonus action, I'm going to attempt to hide.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
Stealth.
The Merejis are going to each point at a ghoul and raise it. So
Yes,
there are
bring it to me.
there are more ghouls on the map now.
Oh. That's not what I wanted it to do.
It is the ghouls' turn. The ghouls are going to swarm. So they move in and they start attacking. And so there are 3 attacks, 2 on Tin, 1 on Kinian.
You should flare one of yours.
I got disadvantage from my cloak
Oh, never mind.
first, so I'm gonna let my cloak of displacement.
So, yeah, hold
Do
the
its
flare
work.
until you lose it.
Second one is going to... What's your AC?
18.
Miss. Kinian.
They don't have advantage.
Okay. This one is going to
Yet.
hit. It bites at you at a 20.
Okay.
You take 9 plus 2
I take 5.
piercing damage.
I'm
Do you
not.
ne-
I'm not gonna roll a save.
Okay.
I can't lose.
That is the ghoul's turn. Keo's turn.
Kyo is going to twin a superior invisibility on Minette and himself.
Nice.
As Minette's.
Get all the
Minette is
sixes.
very happy
as
now.
AJ's happy face
Okay.
is displayed, and he's gonna move forward. I'm gonna cast that. I need to blow some sorcery points, and he's moving closer to the uglies. Well, you don't know that. He's a biz, but he's trying to get closer to Ugly Pants.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that his turn?
Yep.
All right.
Cast a
Yez.
spell and moved.
Yez is going to move forward. He floats forward.
He probably has shit
as he
for movement.
flies. And he is going to squirt more bile at Kinian. So dex save, please.
No thanks. 18.
18's gonna fail. You take
20 made it. 18 didn't make it.
30 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And then three chains whip out at you, Kinian. None of them at advantage, right?
Nope.
Okay.
17 is the number.
All right. One hit and 2 misses. You take 26 points of piercing damage.
Oh, piercing, interesting.
And
13.
that's it. Yep. It is Bond's turn.
I'm gonna fly up to one of the what do you call them?
Mereji?
The Mereji.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna fly about 15 feet above it.
Okay.
Make a strength save. Is it strength? Make a strength save.
Strength save is going to be a 10.
That's not gonna do it. The Mereji rises into the air as light guides it up to me.
You're like a tractor beam.
Come to me, come to me. That's pretty good.
That's good.
18 lightning damage, 15 radiant damage, and then DM's choice on this one, I want to punch it into the ground.
How are you punching it into
I
the ground?
lifted it up, and as a bonus action, I want to punch it.
Okay.
It's your
How
discretion
far
I
is
can
it
do
going to
that.
fall?
We'll call it 10.
Well, if it's
It's
15
falling
feet,
all the way to
you'll
the
get
ground.
2d6 if you punch it downward.
Let's call it 10, 'cause how the spell works. It'd be like
Okay.
10.
They do 10 movement up.
I gotcha.
Then I'm going to make an attack to hit it.
Okay.
Good thing you still hit, because that strength belt.
Yeah. Still don't know my pluses. 15 to hit.
15 hits. It's AC.
You rolled a 3.
Jesus. Nice.
And now I get to use Colossus Slave.
Nice.
Jesus. All right. 1 fall damage
Okay. Which is 1.
and 17 punch damage.
Okay. What's Magical Fist, right?
Yep.
All right. It looks rough.
And I say, "Here's your overdue fine."
Oh gosh.
Fuck.
They're not good.
They're good.
Like
They're fucking awesome.
They're
after-
good because they're grown worthy, and he keeps doing them long enough that they're starting to
They're
get funny
coming
to
back
me.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so bad it's good.
Kinian, I need you to make a let's see here. A Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, 24.
You all see as Kinian's hair starts to turn like a deep blue, and then Kinian flexes his neck muscles and his face muscles, and it starts turning back to its regular color, the opposite way.
Back to the flames.
Yeah.
Like illusory flames off my hair.
Yes. It is now 10, your turn.
I'm gonna do Radiance of the Dawn this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, concentration throws for everything within 30 feet of me.
Con saves?
Con saves, yeah.
Yep.
Ghouls are gonna fail. Real bad. They got a 3, and the Mereji got 12.
They all fail.
Yes.
Light them up.
9 and 15 is 24. Radiant.
24 radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All the ghouls disintegrate.
Can I get like special bonus experience for all the things I've been killing today?
Lathander probably gives you like a wink.
Yeah.
Wink.
I feel it. I feel it.
This is Tin destroys them all.
Said 24.
episode.
Yeah.
That Mereji dies. The one
Nice.
that Bon was attacking. And
Sucker.
okay.
I
Cool.
don't think that gets you out of your fine.
Anything else?
I'm gonna
You
use
mean-
Cure Wounds on myself.
Bonus action or full
Bonus
action?
with my prayer beads.
10. I need you to make a saving throw, an intelligence saving throw, please.
No.
If only you read that book.
That's not good.
7.
Uh,
Now, is this like a charm type of effect?
no.
Okay.
Way to remember your elven heritage.
I'm
Nice.
always on that.
On.
I'm always like, anytime I get asked.
You take 12 plus 5, 17 points of psychic damage, and everything starts to go blank in your mind.
Oh no.
You know your friends are around you, but you can't recall anything about your spells. You can't.
You get feebled.
That's what okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know
Awesome
there's a like radiant light near and dear to you, but that's about it.
You're the only one in the party that can remove that condition.
Doesn't Kyo have counterspell?
Q does have counterspell,
You
but
can-
I did not know if it was a spell or not.
It is a spell. I will give that.
It's a reaction spell.
There was a reason why I got within 60, but I didn't think about it.
I will potentially give it to you.
Okay. Because he's
Um,
gonna counterspell.
Okay. So go ahead and counterspell.
I just didn't know if it was one of your legendary actions or something like that.
It is a legendary action to cast a spell.
Q's not gonna upcast it to do the auto. He will do the standard cast.
Okay.
While he's invisible. He doesn't stop it anyhow. We rolled a 5.
Okay. It was an 8th level.
Yeah. I know it's 8 level,
Yeah.
but
All right.
Q wouldn't have known.
Kinian, your turn.
Kinian's going to use his reaction actually on that turn too, if that's okay.
Okay.
To lower the damage you took, psychic damage.
I won't complain about that.
12 reduction,
Woo, only 5 psychic damage.
which would do that to Ugly. And I'm going to run up and hit Ugly with my axes.
Okay.
Sorry for all this ret stuff. It's just
It's fine.
playing 2 characters.
Yeah, I was just about to
is
say
not-
you're playing
yeah,
2
it's tough.
characters.
It's not great.
It's tough.
I'm guessing that's gonna hit with ridiculous. 17.
17 is going to miss.
Oh, this one's gonna hit. 30 damage.
Okay. All right. It is now. Minette, your turn.
I shoot Yeznez.
Crit?
Double crit.
What?
I rolled
Legit.
with advantage.
Legit.
2 20s.
Nice.
This was meant to be.
Yay for
Nice.
superior invisibility.
$32 and 26.
So 58.
58.
So big numbers, you can do the math.
I'm on fleek tonight. Fleek? I don't know. I'm on it. I got it.
Don't use that word.
You don't use that word. Let's see. The
Minette just
Mareji.
wrecked him.
What? Minette's rectum.
Minette. Whoa.
Minette
whoa,
wrecked
whoa.
him.
We are not going there.
It would be small and tight.
Oh, God. All right. The Mareji moves in Kinian.
It has advantage.
It moves in Kinian? That's
yeah.
strong, too.
Yeah. All right. It's got 2 attacks, 1 bite, 1 claw. First one's a bite, and that is a 13 plus 6, 19.
Hits.
Hits 2d10.
Wow. Cast a level 8 spell as a legendary action.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucking nasty.
Yeah, I love this. I love this creature. It's a Seabrix, and they're fucking awesome. You take 8 plus 3
I'll take 5 damage.
points of piercing damage. It's... Oh, shit. You're humanoid, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep. Your charisma score is reduced by
Just because I was a hit?
Yep. 2 points. You go down a full point, a full modifier in charisma.
I went from 10 to 8.
This reduction lasts until you finish a short or long rest. You die if it goes to 0.
Oh.
We're
If your
fine.
charisma goes to 0?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the bite. And that's a 16 plus
Miss. Oh, hit.
6.
That's
22.
that's like an ugly bite.
Yeah,
bites
it
you
is
with
an ugly
ugly.
He's
bite.
hitting you with the ugly stick.
And you take 14 points of slashing damage. Make a Constitution saving throw. I don't think you can roll a 12.
I could fail.
You could fail. Okay, 12 is the
I make
number to
it.
beat. Okay. It is now the ghoul's turn. There are none that exist.
They're toast.
It is Kyo's turn.
It was Tin's last intelligent thing.
Kyo, go ahead.
You wouldn't be able to...
Dan. Kyo.
Kyo, shit. He's going to twin... I can't twin that spell. So, he's going to twin Firebolt because it's fast. We got a 19 and a 20. One
Okay.
for each of them. I'm gonna roll a d6. If it's even, it's the boss.
Okay.
It's even. So
All
the
right.
crit hits the boss.
Crit happens.
The boss takes 29 fire damage. It did not roll that good.
Okay.
And 11 fire damage to the other guy.
All right. It is now Yaz. Yaz is going to do this. He's going to squirt bile. One of his blisters pop all over you, Kinian. Roll a save for me. Dexterity. And then it is going to strike. Fail? Okay. You take 50 points of acid. No. What did I say?
50.
Acid damage. Yes. Yeah, that was a really fucking good roll.
Nasty.
Yeah. 10d6. That was a really good roll. Okay. So 50 points of acid, and then it is going to send a chain at Bon
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage. And miss. Seeing that the elders are protecting Bon, and with its intelligence the way it is going to attack the other two chains at you, Kinian.
Okay.
Bond says, "Ugly can't touch this."
At advantage.
At advantage. Okay. 19.
Yep.
19.
Yep.
No crit. And higher than a 19. All three hit. So that's... You need individuals, don't you? Because that matters.
Yeah.
So you take 7 plus 7, 14 points of piercing damage. Take 21 points of piercing damage. And 17 points of piercing damage. Wait, no. Not the last one. That last one was not real.
Not real. Okay. Imaginary damage.
He's only got 3 attacks. I accidentally rolled
Oh.
3 times against you. So, Bon, your turn.
Honest mistake.
I'm gonna fly over to the other
Mareji?
Mareji.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take my sword out and slam down on it.
Okay.
Superhero landing.
Superhero landing, double attack.
You shish kebab it.
Nice. You crit on 19s.
Nice.
That's my first fake.
Very
And
nice.
20-some, I'm assuming, hit.
So 2 hits.
Yes.
Roll a bunch of damage.
All right.
He probably goes,
All right, the first hit, he's been damaged, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good. I'm going to make... Do I get to double Colossus or no?
I think Colossus only happens.
you can do it once per turn. But
I just
you
mean for crit.
you can.
Yes.
It's an additional die.
All right, so the sword, the Colossus. Is it a chaotic creature?
Fuck yeah, it is. It's a demon.
If it's a demon, can I assume that it's chaotic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
100%.
You didn't have advantage because protection even good, but that's my
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, against him?
Yeah,
This
because
is-
his spell.
That was good. It was
But
Oh.
it doesn't
high
matter.
numbers.
That
We're about to
doesn't
win.
last that long.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
61 points of damage from the first hit.
you murder it
Okay, so I'm
in
gonna
the
change.
first hit.
I'm gonna change what I said.
You pivot.
So I go. I'm above it, and I take the sword out and I flip it, holding it gangster dagger style. And I slam down,
A long
shoving
sword.
it straight. Yep. Shoving it straight through the Morezi's head,
Nice.
skewering it and
Okay.
going.
Back to the books.
I don't know. It's not really.
Anyways.
You didn't come up with this. Wasn't
I
a
didn't
good
come up
one.
with anything.
I demand silence in my library.
Shush.
No, you killed him with the first hit.
Death is
But the other one's on the
ultimate
boss.
silence.
And the other one goes to the other guy.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it?
It's
It's going to hit. It was 11 on the die, plus
Yeah.
ridiculous.
26 to hit.
Yep. What's the damage?
T8 chaotic. Ooh. Okay, that dice is gone.
Yep. The ground has eaten it.
It's been damaged, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Use your Colossal Slayer. Though.
Yeah, you already
Yep.
used your colossal.
Can't use
Just kidding.
JK.
20 piercing damage. And I died. Slashing
Slash.
Either.
damage.
It's magical.
Magic.
Okay.
And I dodge.
After your go,
Mace.
it is going to Bond make an intelligence saving throw.
Counterspell. If it's a spell.
It's casting a spell.
Gaio's going to cast counterspell again.
He noticed that it didn't work earlier and tries harder.
So I don't make it.
Okay. Let's see.
That's a good roll. 15 plus his modifier is going to stop it.
What is it?
He got 19. That'll stop a
Beat
level
it by
9 spell.
one.
It would stop a
Or
level
beat it
9
by
spell
2.
with that
Yeah.
roll.
Oh, and I rolled
Yep.
a 6.
So it starts casting and it's like, shit! What did you do? It is now Kinian, your turn.
I'm going to end this fool.
Oh, please.
I'm just like sitting on the floor, chilling.
The lowest I had, man, 2 browser windows, 2 sheets. The lowest was a 20. And Kinian's going to add Orcish Fury
Okay.
so I can roll another die. A 12, an 8, and a 9. So 29 plus 50. I did 79 damage. Two hits. Smack.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. In fact, actually, everyone within 120 feet, which is everybody, actually.
Oh, great. He does some explosion damage. Everyone's going to take acid, I'm guessing.
Everybody within 120 feet make a Dexterity saving throw.
Hey,
22.
It's gonna be you.
It's
19.
everyone.
I may be
I
feeble-minded,
was so
but I can
close
still
to
dodge.
getting a 20.
20.
Instead, I rolled a 2.
Oh.
What'd you get?
22.
Oh, baller.
Okay. Anybody 20 or above?
20.
22.
What about Keo?
That's you, Dan.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
I think he got a 16. Yeah. He got a 17.
A 17?
Yeah.
All right. For those who failed, you take 65 points of acid damage as Yasna Zagul says, "The protected are not. The wars begin now." And he explodes. And when he explodes, bile and blood go everywhere. And those of you who made your dexterity save see a black portal, a rip in space and time. You see four bright yellow eyes, and you hear a roar. Those who made their dex save, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
So,
please.
before that happens, I
Yes.
saw Tin take the acid damage.
Okay.
So I will use my
have that,
reaction
or-
to
yeah.
lower it
Okay.
by 13. So saving her 13 damage.
I'm not unconscious then.
Oh, I
Nice.
didn't even know that.
Yeah, I
was a
was just
thing.
waiting for everything to.
Yeah.
I was just gonna be like, so 19 fails, right? And so then I'm.
I figured you were low.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So you said wisdom save?
Yes.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Anybody who saved their dex save.
I got a 16 wisdom save.
This is
Okay.
impressive. An attack that
13.
requires multiple saves.
Nope. So you and Bon both take a point of madness,
Oh,
and
no
I
biggie.
will send you what that's going to
It's
mean.
Is that long term or short term? Like indefinite?
I will send that along.
Okay. Yeah.
So the Seabrix is gone. When you investigate the books that are surrounding it, most of the books that are there are rough, ancient accounts of what material beings thought the Chaos Wars were. They depict or they talk about how demons flooded the plains. The first book Manette reads is about how the devils in the 9 hells were overrun by demons, that the balance was tipped, and those demons spilled into the material plane, causing the Chaos Wars. They started popping up in the material plane slowly. A lot of the accounts are saying things like they find scars, which are tears in space, and they corrupt absolutely. Things around these scars start to become chaotic. Things around these scars start to become demonic and putrid, and there are many accounts of algae and like this glowing algae and vines and stuff like that start to come up near tears or scars. That's what you gain from what the Seabrix seems to be researching. Bon, is there anything you want to do?
Search the rest of Candlekeep for a start.
'Kay.
Look for the one guy.
You don't find them.
Alright.
You do not find the Keeper of the Tomes. Or Keeper of Tomes.
Okay. So I say Candlekeep was my home for a while, and it taught me how to deal with the world. I'm learning to face my troubles instead of run away from them. Every time something has come up in my life, I've ran away from it. So I faced failure at Candlekeep, and I faced failure at home. Both times I ran away and tried to find something else. I think it's my responsibility to defend Candlekeep and bring it back from the chaos that it's facing. And I think I'd like to stay here for an extended amount of time and revive Candlekeep. Because there doesn't seem to be anybody left here, I'm going to call myself de facto Keeper of Tomes.
Kyo says, so do we give you money to start up the franchise then? You've been paying a lot of money for the franchises.
No, I think that'll be all right.
Kinian walks over to one of the bookshelves and tries to snag a book while you're busy discussing the matters.
Okay.
Sleight of hand at advantage.
Tries one last time to snake a book.
What's everyone's passive?
16.
18.
20, but I don't know what I would do with it.
He just kind of pointed at me and giggled.
20. Sleight of hand.
Okay. I like that idea of you pointing at him and giggling. If that's what you choose to do.
Because she can't communicate.
Yeah.
I feel like I would just walk up and try to hug Kenyon or something. Be like, friend.
Mentally, you're not thinking it. Mm-hmm. You want to communicate, friend, and you do. Kenyon accepts the hug.
And then Kenyon's just accepting the hug and using that to hide the
exactly.
I like that. All right. You have a 1,000 gold piece book.
Nice.
A book worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Saibon.
Wouldn't be the first time you stabbed me in the back, you jerk.
So
you don't know about
it. At least it's not literal this time.
So Kyo says, well, if Bond's staying here, where do we go now?
I'm holding my drinking buddy, and I look to Minette and I look to Kyo and I say, we gotta get her some help. I mean, she makes me look smart right now. Back to Waterdeep.
Agreed.
I take a book and try to put it on my head.
Tim, make sure you leave that on the corral on your way out.
Kyo runs up to Bon and he sniffles. I'm gonna miss you, Bon. Don't forget you can always teleport back to the ship.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's where we're gonna leave it tonight. Hey, thank you so much for listening. What a fantastic episode. We cannot wait for next week's episode. We hope you stick around to find out what happens next. If you want to find out more about the show, about our characters, or things like that, go check us out on dmstable.com/RWA. DM's Table has got information on how to contact us through Twitter or Facebook or things like that. Go check it out, and we'll see you out on the internet. See ya.